Born July 3rd, 1962, Tom Cruise didn't take long to become one of the biggest stars in the world. From his unforgettable role as Maverick in Top Gun to playing Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible, this guy has basically defined what it means to be a leading man in Hollywood. He's the guy who's been blowing us away with his insane stunts, epic movements, and the killer smile since the 80s. He made Top Gun a Hollywood classic, and somehow, he still looks like he's in his 40s at the age of 62. It's almost hard to believe, but what's crazy is how he's still doing it, even at 62. Most people at that age would slow down, right? Not him. So, how does Tom keep defying the aging process, while most of us are just trying to figure out how to avoid gray hair? Do you think there's a chance that Tom might be using some of the modern anti-aging treatments out there? Or what do you think is responsible for this great look that is making him get a lot of buzz in Hollywood? I will reveal the secrets behind his ageless look and how he keeps that rock-solid physique in this video. So stay tuned. We are sure his secrets aren't magic potions and airbrush filters. The man is working hard, really hard, to maintain that youthful energy, his strength, and his legendary good looks. He loves the idea of remaining a little Tom forever. This guy must have found the fountain of youth. In some ways, he has. Remember that scene where he's literally hanging off a helicopter? Yeah, he did that. It's like he's never stopped training for action sequences. Tom's commitment to staying in shape is no secret, and it's pretty much iconic. Regular exercise. I will talk about Tom's workout routine first. You know, staying active is probably one of the most important things you can do to not only feel younger, but to look younger. We found out that Tom is not just doing basic workouts, he's mixing it up in ways that keep his body constantly challenged. Tom doesn't have just one workout routine. He's got a 5-day workout split that combines weight training, cardio, and all sorts of adventure-based activities. You see him talking kayaking, rock climbing, hiking, fencing, you name it. He doesn't just lift weights and call it a day. Cruise is constantly pushing his body to try new things, and that variety keeps him in top shape. So, here's what a typical week looks like for Tom. Day 1, triceps, shoulders, and chest, followed by one of his fun activities like hiking. Day 2, he focuses on the biceps, back, and traps, doing exercises like deadlifts and hammer curls. Day 3, another fun day with something like rock climbing or kayaking. Day 4, he focuses on his lower body and legs, including squats, calf raises, and leg presses. Day 5, the last day, is a final day of mixed cardio and weight training. Tom has access to the latest fitness technology, which helps him maximize his workouts. He uses some pretty fancy machines that help him train more efficiently and effectively. But no matter how high-tech the equipment is, the main thing is that Tom is always keeping his body engaged with different kinds of movement. 2, diet and nutrition. Now let's talk about Tom's diet. What does Tom Cruise eat to look so good? Tom's diet is actually quite strict because he is very intentional about what he puts into his body. He eats mainly for 3 things: for performance, recovery, and longevity. Instead of eating 3 big meals a day, Cruise breaks his food intake down into 15 smaller snacks. 15. It sounds like a lot, but this approach helps keep his metabolism steady and energy levels high throughout the day. Whole, nutrient-dense foods like grilled salmon, dark chocolate, spinach, and blueberries are his preferred. This Hollywood action star also appreciates antioxidants. He is always loading up on things like tomatoes, broccoli, and olive oil. These foods help fight off free radicals that contribute to aging. He stays away from processed foods, sugary snacks, and carbs, and opts instead for low-temperature cooked foods. Basically, food that is prepared in a way that preserves more of the nutrients and slows down the aging process. Tom doesn't just eat. Tom's concerned about how his food is prepared and how it helps his body stay in peak condition. His diet plan is made to be as anti-inflammatory as possible. He knows that chronic inflammation is one of the key drivers of aging, so he makes sure to eat foods that reduce inflammation. 3, cryotherapy and biohacking. Now here's where things get a little wild, yeah. Do you know that in recent times, Tom has fully embraced biohacking, and one of his favorite methods for staying youthful is cryotherapy? If you're not familiar, cryotherapy involves exposing your body to freezing temperatures for a short period of time. Tom believes that it helps him recover faster, boosts his metabolism, and even slows down the aging process. So, he's fallen in love with it. Tom has his very own cryotherapy chamber at home, where he regularly exposes himself to temperatures as cold as -220 Fahrenheit. Insane. Well, he's convinced that this kind of cold exposure triggers a number of benefits, including faster recovery and reduced inflammation. He said that after a session, he feels more energized and more refreshed, like a new man. Besides the cold baths, Tom is a fan of liquid nitrogen facials. He gets these facials to tighten his skin and stimulate collagen production. While some might think that his approach to freezing himself is a bit extreme, I need to remind us that Tom is all about longevity and hacking his body to look and feel younger. That has always been his goal. He strongly believes cryotherapy is the future of skincare and wellness, for stunts and extreme training. The truth is, we can't talk about Tom Cruise's youthfulness without discussing his insane stunts. This blockbuster has made a career out of doing the most dangerous, death-defying stunts in movies. Contrary to what some people may think of his movies, he doesn't just act these out, he does them himself. That takes some serious physical conditioning, I bet you. We can't avoid this one. This guy performed the most jaw-dropping stunt in cinematic history. In the Mission Impossible movie, Tom rode a motorcycle off a cliff and free fell into a skydiving sequence. Woo! Can you see that? This wasn't a one-and-done thing for Tom. He spent years training for it. He did over 500 skydives, 13,000 motocross jumps, and thousands of hours of training to perfect that stunt. Tom trains for every single detail of these stunts. There's no room for error, which is why he's so good at them. Even though these stunts are incredibly dangerous, Tom insists on doing them without safety gear, like helmets, just to make sure the stunts look more authentic to movie lovers. He is, indeed, a true movie legend. What ties all of this together? Tom's mindset. Tom's mindset plays a huge role in this whole defying aging thing. None of those things we've talked about would work without his mental resilience. Tom Cruise is known for his never-give-up attitude. In fact, his mentality might be the biggest reason he looks so young and stays so fit. He's had his share of injuries, like when he broke his ankle during filming, but instead of stopping, he just powered through. His mindset is all about pushing boundaries and never giving up, even when his body is telling him to slow down. So when you combine a strong work ethic with a healthy body and a youthful mindset, it's no wonder why Tom has been able to look this young for so long. That mental toughness, combined with his refusal to let age slow him down, keeps him on top of his game. And that's what sets him apart. He has this relentless drive to prove that he can do anything, no matter his age. And that's why we celebrate him always. Don't you think so? So if you would ask me, what's the secret behind Tom Cruise looking 40 when he's actually 62? It's a combination of regular exercise, a strict diet, cryotherapy, extreme stunts, and an unshakable mindset. But at the end of the day, it's all about how he's living his life with purpose, always challenging his body, pushing the limits, and refusing to settle for anything less than his best. Please, I'm not saying you need to start jumping off cliffs and freezing yourself to look young like Tom Cruise. Just wanted you to know that, while we may not all be able to pull off death-defying stunts or follow a strict fitness regimen like him, there's a lot we can learn from his approach to health and aging. So, if you want to look and feel better as you get older, a combination of physical activity, healthy eating, and a strong mindset will definitely get you there. That's it today. Can I ask you, what do you think about Tom, and which of his approaches would you try out now? Do you think Tom Cruise has discovered the secret to eternal youth, or is he just a genetic freak of nature? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Stronger After 50, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.